Hey y'all, I'm Shika, and social media be hard. So, I want to have a little moment where I just come on and I do a little check in update. Honestly, I'm starting to look at social media like, what's a good way to put it? I've heard a lot of celebrities say this, and I find it to be the most adorable, endearing thing ever. But a few of them were like, when you look at, do they regret putting their life on TV in a reality show and blah, blah, blah. And like from T.I. to Kim Kardashian or Courtney Kardashian or whatever, like both of them said, I got the most extensive family videos. So I find that to be such a beautiful. Hold on. I'm sure you can hear me a lot better. Hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and make this a quick little part of the video where we do Shopabuzz. Okay, so back where I was. Okay, all right. So back what I was talking about, but yeah. So I just wanted to do like a little check-in situation. So it's almost like I'm leaving myself a message. And I do go back through my various social media pages because I got a lot. And I do go through them and I'm just like, who is that? Like, I'm so fascinated by rare moments as I was working really intensely on healing mind, body, soul, spirit, religion, all that things. It's just like I really leaned into those moments where I felt glee and happiness, and I allowed myself to take a break and just fall into them. Like I can tell when my full passion is in something, or when how can I put that? I'm losing my words. When come on, Sugar. I'm losing my words, and it's fine. But anyway, maybe it'll come to me later. But yeah, so this video. I think the last time, you know what? No, I did do a video where I came on and I talked, like just sat and yeah, I did a couple actually. Like, let me not take that away from myself. Bravo. But it just dawned on me to do a series called Social Media Be Hard. And maybe I'll clip that and use it as a cap cut. But yeah, it just clicked on it, but not really like bashing on social media, whatever, because I call me naive, and the more I learn about how life really works, I'm happy to be naive in as many corners of the earth and corners of understanding as I can. Naivete me. Like I'm okay. Ignorance is so freaking blissful. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. Um, One of the things that I did want to say on here, I think I was trying to find a way to meet myself where I'm at and still meet myself where I'm at, but then also still show progress or show growth, like at least like, like 1% better or 1% this or 5% this. So I was trying to work on doing something consistently on Sundays. And I think I did it for a couple of weeks, maybe like 2 weeks. And then the third week, I did not, but I worked on the content and I got the concepts together and, put them together. I even was able to um, uh, organize them. So put them in a separate folder because, baby, if I don't separate my ideas as I'm doing them, I can't even allow like 2 hours to pass because I've been working on 15 more ideas and they're all amazing. So I was really proud to be like, okay, I didn't put the content out, but I did get the content separated. So if I do want to put it out later, or if I do want to, hold on, talking way too fast. Let me ground myself. Starting to get a little internally excited, not in the best way. Um, hmm, showing up as we are, right? All right, 5 seconds to get back on topic. What was it? Oh, I love when I can remember. Lord Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, thank you. Thank you. But anyway, so with I don't want to say the name. I'm working. It's hard for me to talk about things, but then also keep some to myself. And it's like, well, why do you need to keep stuff to yourself? And honestly, it's like the moment I share with anyone, even if I don't hear any responses, or even if, let's say, this video gets absolutely zero views and nobody sees it, whatever, I will know that I have said it out loud. And it's like, I start getting disinterested on something that I was just passionate about. And it's simply because I said it out loud. So it's just like, how can I show up and speak my piece, but then also not say the pieces of the piece? Anyway, it's not, well, I was going to say it's not that serious, but it is serious. Self grace. Um, so yeah, I skipped the day, or skipped that week, and then we're here on this week, and it's just like, this past Sunday, and it's just like, oh man, like, I don't regret how this past Sunday went. And I was able to do my own version of, not my own version, because it's my version, it's my concept, but my self devotional Sundays. Like, the goal of that is to nurture myself, check in, tune up, to essentially keep myself regulated and in a space where the lines between me and God are open. That's essentially what that is. And it feels extremely selfish because the things that I'm doing are self serving. And one, I wasn't raised that way to do it or to want it or to value it. So it's a complete like mind F to be in a space where it's just like I got to prioritize myself. God be funny. But yeah, so that's essentially what those Sunday self devotionals are. And um, I wanted to speak on how the fact of, if I was looking back at this past month, because in order to keep healing forward, I have to be extremely reflective. So I have to, weekly as well as monthly as well as like quarterly in the year, I got to do check-ins where I kind of assess everything on a big picture scale and step back, and that way I can kind of see what have I been enjoying but it's time to put down, what am I supposed to finish, what was just supposed to be for leisure, because it's all a bowl of spaghetti, as I'm actively participating in it. Don't know if that sounds makes sense, but it makes sense to me. um yeah, so what I was saying, if I were to, I just wanted to give myself like an applause, because if I were to reevaluate, reassess, check in, whatever, the past month by the OG traditional and outdated, what are the things called when you in school and it's just like you got to meet certain standards or you fail? Curriculum. So if I were to be using my old, outdated, and way too traditional curriculum, this past month of mine would have been a fail. Like, this would have been like a huge fail. And years ago, when depression was in the driver's seat, the moments like that would have tanked me to sit there and reevaluate that. So I just find it really beautiful that I have progressed, grown, healed, changed, bloomed, matured. I was going to say wisen, wised, um, to a place where I am, to a place where I'm having this experience, and I feel grateful. I feel like it's such a win. And then I keep going like, but you didn't get the content out for Sunday. You didn't get the content out past Sunday. I It's really hard for me to participate in something and not devote my whole being to its succession. Like, if I'm going to participate and pursue something, it's going to be at a high standard, or else it's kind of pointless for me to do it, um, cognitively or subconsciously speaking. So the fact that I successfully got myself to a point where I can assess, appreciate, be more present in the moment, all the small victories along the way, I've really shifted my perspective to, um, it was, I'm trying to think of how do words go? It's almost like staying present in the journey and not just having your eyes on the destination. That whole concept, because yeah, like there's so much goodness that happens, so much progression that can happen, so many opportunities to experience things if you are present in the moment. And that's one of the things I really wanted for myself. I really wanted to be in a position perception wise, I guess. I was like, how do I like position as far as I've healed, I understand, my perspective is different. So whatever that is called, I really wanted to be in a place where I could really genuinely like be in love with and be in awe of the privilege that does exist within my life. And I've surpassed that. Like I'm at the point where I'm now operating in that space. And I really love that for me. There was two times within these last 2 days, there's like 10 times, but two major times within these last 2 days where things happened that would have rocked me. One of them was me losing my phone in a store, uh, and being not realizing until I was home and it's dark and it was starting to snow, and everything is closed. And I'm not a super duper outside person. That's something that I'm like working. I'm an outside person. I'm not a socially outside person. So I don't even know how to quote that, but um, leaving the house is a big deal. So to think that I would have to like go out and go again, and hopefully like they were already a little irritated with us because we were there past closing. I thought it closed 30 minutes later, but apparently not, because he was standing there like watching me complete uh uh whatever I was doing. And I was just like, oh hey, what, anyway, completely irrelevant. But yeah, so back on topic. I want to go ahead and wrap it up here because I feel like I've said more than what I came on here to say, but I do feel like I said what I came on here to say. Um, and that's what's up. And that's what's up. And I feel amazing to be at a point where I could stop at a point like this where I have so much more to say, so much more. But I feel okay with keeping that for myself, and then I feel great with what I was able to share. So I just love that. I just love that. So yeah. Yep. Yep. Side note, artistic expression is so amazing. I am like not building this room, but like remodeling this room, and I don't know. Anyway, that's a whole different topic. Uh Yeah, I was going to say, if you're still listening and you're interested for a part two, drop it down in the columns. You definitely can do that because engagement is all cool. But I'm already at a point where I'm like satisfied and pleased, and I don't know. It's when you come from being so sad, so heavy, so just nervous systemly weakened in every aspect of your being, and then you feel appreciation, or you feel like softness, and I don't know. It's I don't know. It's a wonderful place to be. I feel like it's like if you know, you know. Um, but yeah, I just want to say good job, Shika. Um, we have built such a yummy relationship with ourselves and our being. And social media be hard because a lot of times what you have to do in order to be successful conflicts with what I need. Is this on? That would be so funny. Um, Not funny at all. But what was I saying? Social media. What was I saying? Oh, social media be hard. Okay. Um, yeah, so it's like a lot of times what needs to be done to be successful, the consistency. Like I'm not able to commit any consistency to anything except for, I don't know. I think you just get to a point where you know there's so much that you don't have control over, and the best you can do is just be. That's my consistency, to show up and to evaluate as best as I can with zero ill intent and ultimate hopes to be as regulated, happy, and present as possible. Like that's what the consistency is. So a lot of times, a lot of things that need to be done to regulate or maintain anything is not something I'm able to do. And that freaking sucks. So yeah, social media be hard because it be hurting my own feelings and disappointing myself. And I can't hit all the goals and do all the things and be a healthy girl. And it's my job to be a healthy girl. Soft wife gang gang. So yeah, congratulations, Chica, for having an idea for a video, shooting that video, staying on topic ish, participation trophy, and putting it out without thinking twice about it. I'm actually pretty, I feel no angst about hitting post, and I'm not even recording this on TikTok, so it literally does not have to go anywhere. But my ultimate goal is to find a way for me to be present. And I realize I don't do anything successfully when I'm not being honest with myself. So, honest and protective of myself. So, even me showing up like this, like, probably no big deal to y'all. Y'all just like, what you talking about? It's like, she just got on and say, yippity yappity you. But to me, this is something that I would have been terrified to do. Even with my other videos that I've done when I was starting out and I was speaking crying. I think I did a 3-day reflection, and that was as I pretty much was. mm, um, it was very, I don't know. Anyway. I don't need, bring it back. I don't even have to define that. We ain't got to talk about that. That has nothing to do with what we talking about here, girl. Um, I should say, okay, bye. But yes, I'm proud. I'm proud. And maybe this is a series one of one, series uh premiere and finale. And that's fine. Yeah. But anyway, I'm just starting to talk in circles. And I actually came in here to get some work done. So I'm going to put on my R&B. What do we want? Are we feeling R&B? Alexa, shuffle my shower vibes playlist. Shawn Mendes, I can do this. Anyway, thanks for watching if you did. And good job, Sheep.